Reggie Johnson fight, you switch trainers again, and you go with Mike McCallum.
What a big mistake that was.
What was that?
I think it was why McCollum was just Jamaican brotherhood and whatever. And I think that was a big mistake. That was just, but hindsight 2020.
Why do you say it was a mistake?
He's no emotion to him. He don't give a fuck. A sport where you can die in the ring, you want somebody that's gonna have your back. That was how many years? I have never talked to him since that fight.
Never.
I've never seen him or talked to him since that fight.
Since the Tarver fight.
Since the Tarver fight, I never talked to him. Not a phone call to see. He didn't call to check if I was all right at the hospital. Not a fucking phone call. Nothing. Fellow Jamaican, not one fucking phone call.
Tonight, folks, it's not so much that we have a prelim and a main event. It's more like a doubleheader. In the first fight, you have Antonio Tarver and Chris Johnson, two good, solid, light heavyweight contenders that are going to have a tactical fight, and there should be some action breaking out. So it's not just that this is good action. They're both fighting hard, but it's good action on a good world-class skill level. You got to like what both guys are doing. Chris Johnson has a tendency to sleepwalk a little bit and just kind of throw those punches to the head and body and not respect what's coming back. That's when Tarver catches him with those straight left counter punches. Yeah, and you get a little bit worried the way Johnson was reacting to some of those punches in the last round. Let's assume everything's going to be okay with Chris Johnson.
Did you feel like he should have stopped that fight? Do you think he should have stepped in and stopped that?
Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to tell you this right now. I remember one thing about that fight. One thing. I remember in the first round, I had worked on a body shot.
Right.
And I remember worked on the body shot through camp. And the first time I did it, I caught him with it. Said, yeah, bitch. That's all I remember.
From the entire fight.
And guess what? To this day,
you've never watched it. You've never watched the Antonio Tarver. How did you feel going into that fight, the Tarver fight?
I can beat anybody.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. To this day, I feel I can beat anybody. Just mindset and preparation.
Who was managing you at that point when?
I had this guy named Gary Wilson. Me and him were managing myself.
Oh, fair. And
I shouldn't have taken that fight.
No.
I shouldn't have taken it.
Why? Why did you say that?
There was no need. There's no need to take it. I could have waited, but hindsight's 2020. I know I don't do well with southpaws.
Right, because Errol Graham was a southpaw.
I lost to three southpaws. Three southpaws in my professional career.
And how many losses do you have in your career?
3. Yeah.
Looking back, I know you said it a few times. I shouldn't have took that fight. And you've never watched it.
Never.
Do you not watch it because of what happened, or do you not watch any of your fights?
I do not watch it because of what happened. I can't see myself as a man being knocked out and almost die.
Is that what the verdict was in the diagnosis?
Yeah. I had a bleeding in the head.
It was brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I'm lucky. This is what motherfuckers don't know about me. I'm special. This is what people don't understand about me. I am fucking special. Because most motherfuckers that had went through what I went through, they either never come back, or if they come back, they never the fucking same. I come back, bro, I can think, I can walk, I can talk, I can do all aspects of everything. You want to know why? Because in that gym, I was defensively sound. I never got hit much. A lot of people lose their shit in the gym. It's not actually in their fight. You know, they go 12 rounds in a fight. Do you know they go about 100 and something to prepare for that 12-round fight? They get beat up in the gym. I was very fortunate where when I sparred, it was rare that I got hit. But there was something between that something that happened from the sparring to the actual ring that I could never comprehend.
For that fight specifically?
No, just in general.
Obviously, I've watched the fight. When people talk to you about it, does it bug you? Like even having talked to you about
Yeah, but I don't. Not too many people talk to me about it.
Yeah.
I don't. Not too many people talk to me about the fight. I don't get that a lot, but yeah, it affects me, and as the years go by, it affects me less and less. I've heard I got into an argument with one guy, and he said that's why Tarver knocked your ass out or whatever, stuff like that. And I mean, I just laugh. I laugh. What can I do? I'm not gonna beat him up for saying that. What can I do? I just laugh. But take him out of my circle.
Yeah.
Because I know for someone to say that to me, they don't mean no good to me. So they can't be in my circle.
How long was the recovery after the fight?
Still recovering from it now, brother. What I mean by that is, for the first year, I couldn't run, I couldn't jog because my head would rattle and I'd have pain in it. If I did something I like to work out, I like to hit the bag. When I hit the bag, boom, oh shit, it would affect me. And so I gained weight. People don't understand. I gained weight that I feel I'll never take off now. So it affects me in that way. I'm sure it affects me in other ways, like in the way I sleep, all that stuff. But I mean, it doesn't affect me in a big gigantic way where people say, you hear people slur their speech and all that stuff. They can't put their words together. I think I put my words together good. I don't think that I slur my speech so much, right? I might, when I'm tired, I think that's when I mumble or whatever like that, when I'm tired. But
I do that.
yeah, but when I'm alert, like now I'm alert and my words come together, I can put my words together. I'm sure that as time goes by in your life, the older you get, I think that's when those things are going to affect me.
How do you feel boxing supported you after that? I wasn't able to find much information on your recovery time, what happened, anything really.
I mean, I'm nobody. I look at it. That's how I look at it. I never thought that I was a big star. I never thought I was a big star. I thought I could be a big star, but I never thought I was a big star. So, rightfully so, there's not going to be much on me, right? What happened is what killed me was when my friends that I called my friends came when I came back to Canada and I was laid up at home and none of them came to visit me. That's when it hurt the most. I'm not a big star. I'm a big guy here in Ontario because of I won an Olympic medal. I'm a good trainer, whatever. But I'm not a star by no means. That's it, right? So worldwide, it's a different how they look at me.
Even from a Canada side, though, just like being that you are an Olympian, you are a medalist. Did you? And I don't know. I'm asking. Do you feel like boxing supported you afterwards?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But I say this and I say it again. I've said this before that here in Canada we have no star system. We have none. We have no star system. In a country of Jamaica, where I went to Jamaica for a couple of years, they have a star system. They took what I'd done. I won an Olympic medal, and I'm a star there. I'm somebody there. But here, Canada, I'm nobody. I walk down the street. And nobody knows me. I'm just a normal person. And I like that, but at the same time, I don't like it. You look at it, Lennox Lewis comes here. And Lennox can walk. Lennox one of the greatest heavyweight champions in history. He can walk down the street in Canada, and one or two people will say, "Hey, Lennox, how you doing?"
My street, I'm interviewing him. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah. You understand? So when it comes to Canada, it's a different breed of people. So I mean, when you ask me if the boxing world supported me, no, they didn't support me, but I didn't expect them to support me either.
How long after the fight did you know you were never going to fight again?
You know what? I remember I was in England, and I was in England, and this was before the Harold Graham fight, and the doctors were looking in my eyes, and they saw a spot. They saw a spot in my eye, and they were a little worried about it, but it turned out to be nothing. And from that day, when they saw the spot in my eye, I said, okay, my boxing is done. I said, my boxing is done. So I had set up myself that retirement, I quit. It was easy for me to leave the game. If I would have made a whole lot of money, hard to leave the game. But when you don't make shit, what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? You don't make shit. What are you fighting for? I could see if it's the amateurs, I could go to another Olympics and potentially win a gold medal. Yeah, but fuck, I ain't making any money. So why am I killing myself for? Go back in the ring again? Go back in the ring again, and the second time you go back in the ring, now you're more susceptible to getting hurt again? No. And then I had a dream of my son. Well, that was it. So,
Your son being a boxer?
I had a dream that my son was boxing. So I said, okay, I'll train my son. And at least I can, as far as training my son, at least I can protect him.
Right.
But my son didn't want to do boxing, which I said to him, fine. I put him in basketball. Right. He's playing basketball now.
A little safer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean.